Your person is still deeply heartbroken over you, and despite everything, you are the only one they truly want to be with. Their thoughts are consumed by you, and their emotions remain intertwined with yours. They wish to express something that they feel has been misunderstood between you, the reason for their silence and their sudden departure. It wasn't because they wanted things to end. Far from it. Their decision to leave without saying much was born out of a need to step back and find clarity in the midst of their own chaotic and messy world. They needed that space, not to walk away from you, but to figure out how they could take the relationship forward in a way that felt right for both of you. They know that this decision hurt you deeply, and they regret the pain it caused. They understand that their silence has likely left you feeling abandoned and confused. They also recognize that this lack of communication has contributed to trust issues between you, and they feel the weight of those unspoken words that linger between you both. Those unsaid things, feelings, thoughts, explanations, now stand as barriers, keeping you apart. Your person longs for the day when they can finally open up to you, express everything they have been holding inside, and bridge the gap that has formed in your connection. In their heart, they see you as the most beautiful and authentic person they have ever known. It's not just about outward beauty or superficial traits, it's the essence of who you are that captivates them. They admire your strength, your kindness, and the way you carry yourself with authenticity. These qualities have etched themselves into their soul, making it impossible for them to forget you or move on. You are irreplaceable in their eyes, and they know this on a level that words can scarcely capture. Your person daydreams of a future with you, often picturing what life could look like if you were together. These dreams are vivid and filled with hope, visions of shared moments, laughter, and a partnership that they feel would be unmatched. They see you as the ideal life partner, someone who could walk beside them through all of life's ups and downs. It's this vision of a shared future that fuels their determination to work through the challenges they face. They don't want to let you go, and they can't imagine building a life with anyone else. However, this hope is tempered by a nagging fear that refuses to let them rest. They worry, with every passing day, that someone else might come into your life and take you away. They are deeply aware that their need for time and space might be pushing you further away, leaving room for doubt to creep into your heart. This thought terrifies them, as they know they are taking longer than they should to sort out their internal struggles and the challenges within the connection. Yet, they want you to understand that their intentions are genuine. They are working toward becoming the person you deserve, someone capable of giving you the love, trust, and commitment you need. Your person's world has been far from easy to navigate. There are battles they are fighting that you may not fully see or understand. These struggles have weighed heavily on them, but they want to emerge from them stronger and more stable, so they can offer you something real and lasting. They are not content with halfway measures. They want to build something meaningful with you, a relationship that stands the test of time. But they also know that their journey has left you waiting, perhaps questioning their dedication and feelings. They don't blame you for these doubts, but they hope you can hold on to the belief that their love for you is real and enduring. Even in the midst of their own turmoil, they think about you constantly. They replay memories of your time together, finding solace and motivation in the moments you shared. Every step they take now is, in some way, connected to the hope of returning to you, not as the person who left, but as someone who is ready to fully commit and be the partner you deserve. They are determined to mend the fractures in your connection, to rebuild trust, and to communicate in a way that leaves no room for misunderstanding. Ultimately, your person wants you to know that you are not forgotten, nor will you ever be. You are the one they see themselves with, the one they daydream about, and the one who gives them hope for a brighter future. While the road they are on is taking longer than they would like, their love for you remains steadfast. They only ask for patience as they navigate their way back to you, hoping that when the time comes, you will still see them as someone worth believing in and loving. This separation does not change what I truly feel about you. From the bottom of my heart, I want you to know that my love and connection to you remain as strong as ever, despite the distance between us. I have always struggled to express myself fully in words, so I speak to you through music. Pay attention to the lyrics of the songs I have shared with you or the ones that remind you of me. They carry messages from my soul. Through them, you will gain a much clearer understanding of my current feelings and the situation I find myself in. Music has always been a bridge for us, a way for me to share what I might otherwise find impossible to articulate. Leaving you in the middle of this journey was never something I planned or wanted. It was one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make, and I hope you can believe me when I say it wasn't a reflection of how I feel about you. Rather, it stemmed from my own fears and lack of readiness to make the huge changes and alterations in my life that loving you fully would have required. I wasn't prepared, and in my hesitation and unpreparedness, I made mistakes that hurt you, hurt us, and hurt what we had. For that, I am truly sorry. Even though we are apart, so many things around me constantly remind me of you. It feels like your presence lingers in my world, in every small detail, places we've been, songs we've sung, even fleeting moments of silence that seem to echo with your laughter. I know I've messed up everything, and there are no excuses for the pain I caused. But if I could have one wish, it would be to relive those moments with you, to take back the time we had and cherish it as I should have. My love for you hasn't diminished, it's only grown stronger in your absence. Your absence has been like a void in my life, and it has made me realize what I've lost. They say you don't know the true value of something until it's gone, and that has been my harsh reality. I now see how irreplaceable you are. My heart will always belong to you, and no one else could ever fill the space you occupy in my life and soul. I know this in a way that feels absolute and unshakable. I can't love anyone else the way I love you, and I don't think I ever will. Despite the distance and the silence, I feel we are still deeply connected. There's an invisible thread between us, and it's unbreakable. Without you, I feel utterly crushed. It's as if a piece of me is missing, and my soul knows it will never be whole again. I can't imagine ever finding someone who could even come close to what you mean to me. You're one of a kind, and every day I am reminded of just how rare and special you are. Every time I close my eyes, I see your face, your smile, your expressions, the way your eyes light up when you're happy. Those images are etched into my mind, and they bring both comfort and pain. No matter what I do, thoughts of you consume me. You're in my mind and heart constantly, even when I try to distract myself. I find myself going back to our old conversations, reading them over and over again. They still feel so new and so special to me, as if no time has passed. Those words hold memories that I cherish deeply, even though they also remind me of what I've lost. I miss you more than words can ever express. It's a longing that feels endless, a yearning that no amount of time or distance can lessen. My love for you is something that has become a part of who I am, and it's not something I can turn off or forget. I don't know what the future holds for us, but I know one thing for certain: you will always have my heart. I will always hold on to the hope, however small, that one day we might find our way back to each other. Until then, I carry you with me in everything I do, in every beat of my heart and every breath I take. You are my love, my light, my everything. Your partner is in a state of deep introspection, searching for a way to break free from the pain and challenges they are currently facing. They feel a strong desire to correct their mistakes and repair the relationship between the two of you. This yearning comes from a place of genuine regret and an earnest commitment to make things right. For a long time, they believed that achieving material success, especially financial stability, would provide them with the fulfillment and happiness they craved. They thought that wealth and external accomplishments would fill the emptiness they carried within, but they have come to realize that these things, while valuable, could never replace the deeper connection they were missing. From a young age, your partner had been searching for love, longing for it in ways they couldn't fully articulate. They believed that love was something they could find in others, something that would fill a fundamental void in their life. However, no matter how much they sought it, true love always seemed to elude them. Time after time, they found themselves disappointed, their hopes dashed by experiences that never lived up to their expectations. Over the years, this unfulfilled longing took a toll on them, leaving them disillusioned. They eventually gave up on the idea of finding love, resigning themselves to a life where emotional fulfillment seemed unattainable. It was during this period of surrender, when they had stopped actively seeking love, that you entered their life. Your presence was unexpected and, at first, difficult for them to process. They had convinced themselves that love was not something they would ever experience, so when you offered your love to them, it challenged the beliefs they had held onto for so long. Accepting your love was not easy for them. It required them to confront their fears, their insecurities, and the walls they had built around their heart. They struggled with the idea that someone could genuinely care for them in a way they had never encountered before. Despite their initial resistance, the connection they felt with you began to transform them in ways they hadn't anticipated. Being with you awakened something inside them, a part of their soul that they had buried beneath years of disappointment and self-protection. You reminded them of dreams they had once held dear but had long since abandoned. Dreams of finding a true soulmate, someone who could see them for who they truly are and love them without conditions. Through your love, they began to see themselves differently. They realized that the void they felt wasn't something that could be filled by external achievements or material possessions, it was something only genuine connection and love could heal. This realization has not come without challenges. Your partner has undergone significant changes and transformations since they connected with you. These changes have been both internal and external, reshaping how they see the world and their place in it. They've had to confront parts of themselves they once avoided, shedding old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve them. While this journey has been difficult, it has also been deeply rewarding. Through this process, they have come to understand the value of vulnerability, the strength it takes to open up, and the courage required to love and be loved. Now, your partner is determined to take responsibility for their actions and the mistakes they've made in your relationship. They understand that healing and rebuilding trust will take time, effort, and patience, but they are committed to doing whatever it takes. Their desire to fix things between you comes from a place of sincerity and growth. They no longer see love as something fleeting or unattainable but as a vital part of their existence, something worth fighting for. Your presence in their life has been nothing short of transformative. You've shown them that love is not about perfection but about connection, understanding, and mutual support. In you, they've found not just a partner but a source of inspiration and hope. They are ready to embrace the journey of healing and growth, both individually and as a couple. While the path forward may not always be easy, they are confident that, together, you can overcome any obstacles and create a future built on love, trust, and shared dreams.